Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently attempting to pay off some loans and recover our military a bit, which is fine. Our nobility are a bit upset with us, which reminds me, I never actually checked if we could do things here. And the answer appears to be no. We can't really do much at all. We could raise additional levies. There's no point to doing this right now, though. I think we wait until we're in a bit more desperate of a scenario to actually do this. We are just about to get our nobility up as well. Next month they will be happy again, so we'll get about a 20% manpower recovery speed boost, and that will be phenomenal. There we go. And our land maintenance will be cheaper now. Fantastic. Okay, so we're now making 25.29. That's pretty great. And the question becomes, do we want to pay off a loan? Which would be about 1.5. Or do we want to put the money into a manufactory? And the answer is almost certainly paying off a loan in terms of financial payoff. Yeah, it is certainly, in terms of financial payoff, paying off a loan. 100%. And as far as this up here goes, I feel like we want to move these guys back up here and stick them like in Alexandria. Just because we do want to fight Tunis relatively soon. We do have this Hijazi separatist thinking about popping, which is a bit unfortunate. Confudha. Okay, they're up here. Well, we're pretty clean down here right now, so I feel like we move this force up to like Mocha to be able to respond in either direction on our Arabian holdings. Also, we almost have Mecca. It'd be funny to take Mecca. Hejaz is guaranteed by Oman and allied with Persia, so we won't be doing that immediately, but it would be funny. I would be a-okay with that. 442 men will reach the armies this month, but we only need 16,216 more. We're getting there. Let's go ahead and keep increasing our army maintenance, keeping our balance at right about plus 20, just over. We also converted Buhera, which is great, and we lost a general. General Manas Ambo, while marching through Mozambique. So that's this general. It's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and recruit a new one. He sucks. Okay. And we will start converting Masapa. That will be the next one. We're up all the way up to 70% religious unity. Now that we have 4 conversions going at a time, it's going relatively quickly. Jerusalem will be a good one to convert, actually. Maybe we cancel this one and we start converting Jerusalem just to see what happens. There's probably an event. Let's do it. We can invest in an idea. These ideas are great, don't get me wrong. I would love to get these ideas built up. But we're so far behind time in our tech that we really can't afford it, I think. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that notification for now. And then, not so interested in that. Not so interested in that right now. Okay. Now the burgers are a bit upset, but that's fine. They can be. Okay. Off we go. So these guys are just kind of chilling over here. If we're going to be fighting Tunis, we'll have to fight these rebels unless they come in and fight them. These are particularists, so maybe they enforce their demands before we fight? I don't know. I don't really want to fight 40,000 of their rebels. We did just convert Lolo, so let's go ahead and have him doing Masapa now. Hang on a moment. Oh, did it auto-sort Jerusalem up here? Yes, it did. Okay. I was like, do we have 5 missionaries? But no, we don't have 5 missionaries. Okay. I was really confused for a moment there. Oh, hey. Here comes their 26k stack. Okay. Maybe they actually fight these guys, in which case we might want to declare war on them sooner rather than later. Plague! Epidemics in the early modern era were far deadlier than wars or even famine. Diseases that with modern medicine are relatively harmless, like smallpox or flu, took a heavy toll wherever they struck, especially among infants. So we can pay 83 ducks and do something, or we can gain 25% local autonomy in Jerusalem and they get plague, reducing their goods by 25%. Well, that would put them at 100% autonomy. The goods they produce is grain. We're already making almost nothing from there. I feel like we say there's nothing we can do. There we go. Poor, poor Jerusalem. Well, they have 0 unrest. Mostly because of the active uprising. That's fine. What is Tunis's Miltech? 20. Ouch. Okay. So, that's an issue. How are we doing on our institution spread, anyway? For printing press is, I believe, the one that we have not adopted. Yeah, we've adopted global trade. Manufactories is spreading. We can almost adopt it, actually. Printing press, though, it's nowhere, and it's not spreading, hardly. Kind of obnoxious, in fact. But manufactories is spreading slowly. Or actually not that slowly, relatively quickly. We're at 7.3%, so yeah. Okay, so we'll be able to accept manufactories pretty soon. And we're getting to the end of the institutions. Then it's just Enlightenment and Printing Press. The Pilgrims of Wadai. Wadai has recently seen many a lost soul seeking guidance at the monastery in the area. In fact, the region is becoming quite popular for people looking for repentance and absolution in the ways of St. Anthony. The surrounding wilderness is well suited for the life of a hermit, allowing some of the most devoted Copts to spend years in contemplative solitude. Meanwhile, the population of Wadai take great pride in this piety. Some well-placed words of encouragement could allow us to bolster their enthusiasm even further. We would gain 25 dip power, and they would get 10% production efficiency. Where is Wadai? What exactly do they produce? Yeah, that's okay, Lunenburg. What do they produce? They produce cows. Or we could gain 25 military power, and they would gain 10% manpower modifier. I feel like we need the dip power a lot worse, so we'll take the free dip power. There we go. Embracing printing press would be huge, to the point where I'm willing to go further into debt to do it. Manufactories, we are quite close, though. Yeah, it's spreading in a lot of our provinces down here. And up here, and here. Oh boy. They crossed the borders. Okay, they're heading back in. That sounds good. Have fun with that. Our standard army size is actually 30k? I thought it was 34, like this. 2442, 2442, 2644. Yeah. Because our combat width is currently 30. So we need 2 additional cannons here. And 2 additional soldiers here. And same over here. There we go. Castilian West Indies. What are you guys doing? Just stop. New organization. Some thought that our decision to favor quantity over quality was foolish, that it would lead to a decline in leadership or even make our army a bit of a joke. But they were wrong. Our new larger army has unlocked the talents of our military minds, leading to even better levels of organization. Nice! 1% army professionalism. We also got ourselves a military organizer level 2 that we're not going to employ. Lost our trade dispute CB against Tunis. That's fine. I feel like at this point we do hire this yearly inflation reduction advisor, since we are making a solid amount of money right now. Just so that we reduce our inflation even more and we make ourselves a bit more admin power. That's all good. We'll get our admin power up, or our admin tech up to 14. Getting the printing press would be enormous. Getting manufactories is actually slightly less enormous at this point, but it will get enormous as the game goes on. Every year is an additional %. So we want to do this ASAP, for sure. We do have plus 20% institution spread. Knights keep raiding the coast of Alexandria. I wish they would stop that. It's just rude. Like, seriously, what are you guys doing? Allied with the France and the Papal State. I don't know why it's the France, but I guess it's the France now. That's okay. Holy Commonwealth, Batman. You're really getting wrecked by Brandenburg and Muscovy. Okay. Well, that's not the worst thing. Muscovy is getting really big, though. That's a little scary. But I don't think we're actually going to run up against them too much. And hey, we converted Sinai. Excellent. Let's convert Ebo next. We're up to 71% religious unity, which is great. More religious unity is better. Oh, these guys actually left. Did they get stack wiped or something? I'm not sure what happened here. Maybe they did. Who knows? At any rate, I want to grab this stuff. I want to liberate Cairo for sure. I don't really care about going this way, so we just kind of leave the fort in Alexandria. Can we upgrade this? We can. It would cost a lot, though. It's a good fort to have, don't get me wrong, but I don't really want to spend that kind of money just yet. Especially not when we have loans coming due. Only making 14 ducks a month. We're currently spending 2.69 on reinforcement, but that'll be done in 5 months, so that's okay. Yeah, that'll be done quite soon. So, the question now becomes, when do we want to declare this war on Tunis? They're currently losing a war there, and there are these rebels. Once we have our military fully, it's not really tricked out, but fully reinforced, we will actually be making money with our military at full. So I feel like we do this for 2 months. We get in position here. Like so. And then, how close are we to capping this? 1558. We're not very close at all. Okay, you actually are taking attrition there. Go ahead and go back into Alexandria for now. We don't want you taking attrition just yet, especially since we're not going to be attacking immediately. We are going to go ahead and create our claim. We're going to fabricate a claim on Cairo here. There we go. Cairo is definitely the one we want, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we are at full. We are making a small amount of money, not a huge amount. We gained the trade dispute CB against Persia. Okay. February of 1658. So we're looking at 2 years before we get our dip tech up. Can we poke our burgers anytime soon? No. That's unfortunate. Because I would really like to do this. However, I feel like we absolutely need Miltech 18, and that's going to be costing us quite a lot of money in unbalanced research. Foreign talent. Our drill masters stand in awe of the Omani armies and the methods they have so successfully employed to organize army routines and practices. We're not the only ones who have taken notice. Omani officers are in high demand in many countries. Of course, the Crown of Oman does not take kindly upon those of its officers that would seek employment abroad, and would likely disapprove if we tried to entice any subject of theirs. That does not mean, however, that there are not individuals who would be interested in such a career opportunity, if we made it worth their while. So we would lose 655 ducks and gain 5% army professionalism. That's not an option. Tunis is significantly ahead of us in military tech right now. So this 13k stack is actually a little bit scary. Ooh, excellent minister. We have been lucky enough to appoint an excellent minister whose actions will most likely greatly benefit our realm. 1 stability, 25 prestige, and 40 admin power, or 10 army tradition, 10 navy petition, 10 navy petition apparently, and 100 military power. I feel like we need the admin, so we'll go ahead and do that. We can just about get ourselves scientific experimentation. Oh, the rebels are fighting us. Okay. Well, maybe we win this. I think we win this. Yep, we won. That was highly unfortunate that they decided to do that. Well, we're going to reinforce quite quickly. Let's see, who is this? This is Tlemcen. Dhofar has popped. Okay. We'll go deal with that. I feel like we need to get in here and just do this. We need to stop putting this off. We will get the leather cannon. So let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to be losing some money, but we will be anyway. So we'll go ahead and get the leather cannon. There we go. What do we got for morale? We'll go up. To love and be loved. A royal marriage is rarely a matter of love. Rather, it is a diplomatic opportunity which is not to be wasted. It is also of great importance that the future consort is of suitable status, and it is advantageous if she or he is a foreigner so as to not disturb the balance of internal politics. However, even a Nagusa Nagast can become love-struck. Love-struck, apparently. That's the word now. Then all such matters appear to melt away, from his point of view, at least. A local from the Lolo province has caught Facilidas One's eye. We'll go with that. That pronunciation was awful. He appears to be happier than ever, entirely and endlessly enamored. While our nobles and advisors are less than pleased, the union between Facilidas I and his beloved has strong support among the commoners of the realm. So, -2 national unrest until his death. Lolo gets -3 unrest and plus 10% local production efficiency. And overall, we would lose 10% tax and manpower in our capital and lose 20 prestige and 20 legitimacy. I feel like we do it, just for the unrest reduction. Okay. Are we currently maxed out here? Nope, we need to wait for a month tick. That did not tick very much. Okay, well, I feel like we do this anyway. We have such a huge numbers advantage here. Tlemcen and Morocco would not come in. Yes, we definitely do this. How much are we spending here for unbalanced research? A lot. How much of this? We would actually still be making money when we're up to full. Okay. We're not going to be at full for a while. But we should hopefully be able to grab ourselves I hope all of this. 6 provinces is a lot, though. We're going to use this force to fight, and we're going to hold this force in reserve over here. Just in case. Yeah, looks like we're probably going to win that. We're okay. Excellent. Okay. They are retreating to the south, which is unfortunate. We're going to use this force to try to chase them down, though. Moravi and Nikor want access. We're going to decline that. We don't want them doing anything down there. New diseases brought from overseas have quickly spread among the tribes and almost annihilated the entire native population in some areas. So we could spend 40 ducats and aid natives, giving 2% settler chance and a global settler increase of +2 for 2 years. Well, that'll give us 4 total settlers at a cost of 10 ducats each. It's the settler chance plus 2% that's a lot bigger. Yeah, I think we go ahead and do this. Okay. Hopefully we will wipe this stack. And we did. Okay. This is a size 6 fort. So we need in total 6 units. We will bring out these guys. There we go. And then we'll just kind of slow siege the rest of this. This should go quite quickly, theoretically. Battle of Dhofar is over. We won it. Fantastic. Okay, we actually can put in a admin tech, and so we shall. There we go. And we can choose a new idea group, and we will definitely choose a military idea, since we're so far ahead in military. And I'm thinking that we go for offensive ideas, just to make our leaders better. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll just kind of try to delay our military tech. I mean, not really. But we put extra points into that instead. Okay, you can go ahead and go into Demietta. And you can go into Rosetta. Sack of Al-Kahira. Traditionally, advancing armies have been expected to supply themselves from what they can plunder in the area they move through. This is often the only way for soldiers to survive in wartime, as payments from the Empire treasury can rarely be brought in a timely manner to the men. In fact, by paying retroactively, many also avoid the strain of paying for the fallen. As Al-Kahira fell, it was therefore expected that our soldiers be allowed to loot the city to enrich themselves. What was less expected was the total and utter destruction of the city that took place. Refusing to follow orders, our men descended upon the helpless burghers, doing despicable things and ruining the area for a long time to come. So, we could gain 5% army professionalism and loot Cairo. Gain 50 devastation in Cairo. This would cost us 220.62 ducats. We can punish the perpetrators and lose 5 prestige. And Tunis wouldn't like us much. They don't like us anyway. Or such are the rules of warfare. Lose 10 professionalism, or lose 5 professionalism, lose 10 prestige, gain 250 ducats, gain 55 military power. The sack happens. We would gain 100 devastation and lose 2 base production. Ooh. That's a short-term gain for a long-term loss right there. I think we just punish the perpetrators. There we go. And in we go. Excellent. So there's all of the stuff that we actually want occupied. We'll move these guys back to Mocha, just to be a little bit more safe. There we go. And then you can stack up here. And we'll stick this force back in Alexandria. And you can go in Tirana, and we'll just kind of slowly push up for war score. Keeping them both supported. You can go up to Bardia. We'll just kind of leapfrog this. Okay, The importance of higher learning. We've gotten this a lot. 228 or 222 ducats for a 5% technology cost is nice, but we really can't afford it right now. So we're going to gain 44 ducks instead. Now, as far as what we want from Tunis, we want this, which would make Moravi, Mamluks, Tunis, Ottomans, Fadl, Hejaz, Iraq, Crete, Mutapa, and Burundi upset with us. What if we don't take these two? Moravi, Mamluks, Tunis, Ottomans, Fadl, Hejaz, Iraq, Mutapa, and Crete. That's not much better. What if we don't take this one? And have them have 2 exclaves. Moravi, Mamluks, Tunis, Ottomans, Fadl, Mutapa, Hejaz, and Iraq. Okay. What if we were to just take Cairo? I mean, they would accept this right now. They have 5 reasons. And then we can come back and take the rest of these in another war. Because Cairo by itself is worth about half of this. So then we take this, and then in the next war, we would take this. And then we take all their money that we can, as well as war reps, like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. They'll have the 2 exclaves. We'll clean it up later. So we'll just need to get ourselves a few more reasons for them to accept this, specifically 86. Mostly because demands exceed war score, though. We'll get there. It also bears noting that our claim is on Cairo, so we are reducing the aggressive expansion for that. And you can head on straight up into Benghazi. We're not too interested in this territory, in fact, we're just occupying it for war score. We have finally managed to convert Masapa. Excellent. We'll do Beja next. Jerusalem is getting close. That'll probably happen next episode. Unless this war drags on longer than I think it will. Come on, Tunis. You know you want out. We're at 31% right now. Mostly its demands exceed war score. There we go. You can go ahead and go into Thubact. At this point, we're going to have to kind of slow down a bit, and we can't really leapfrog so much anymore. Oh, hey. We're going to fight. Okay. Well, we have such a numerical advantage that it should be fine. Even though he does have a lot of tech on us. Theoretically, if we get there... Are we going to get there? Maybe we aren't. Oh, we did get there. Okay, he retreated. Excellent. So we are now at 38% war score. And we will start converting Aswan. There we go. Yeah, we just have so many troops here that he can't really handle it. We are kind of running low on manpower, though, so we're going to want to get out of this war relatively soon. We'll go into Jufra. We do need to keep our armies together. We're at 40% right now. We need another 33 reasons. Most of those are still demands exceed war score. So once we get up another 12 war score, we'll be okay. We'll go into Fezzan here. Actually, we can't. Okay. We might take an attrition tick here, which is going to suck. We can get our diptech up, though, which we absolutely want to do. Galleys were light and small, and it was very difficult to mount cannons on them. The galleass was a larger vessel capable of carrying a broadside of cannons like a man-o'-war. To compensate for this extra weight, Gallius would be equipped with an additional sail. Okay. Excellent. So that'll bring our unbalanced research back down. So that'll help a lot. Maybe we don't take an attrition tick here? That'd be nice. Nope, we took one. Ugh, disgusting. And he is marching in this way. Okay. I feel like we leave behind one unit here and select the rest. Wait for him to march into Thukbat and lock into Cert. Something like... Oh, he stopped. Okay, that gave us time to do that. This force will lock in. The 5k there. We'll go ahead and take them. And now we will see what he does with his main force here. He's actually moving to intercept. Okay, he's trying to defend. Well, he got there a lot faster than we did, which is a bit unfortunate. But it's okay. We have reinforcements on the way. Get in there, guys. Guys. There we go. About time. We lost a general. He died in the middle of the engagement, and he was our good general. That is highly unfortunate. Well, should we roll up another one, or can we actually poke our nobility for one? We can poke our nobility, and so we shall. Do we get a good one? Mediocre one. Okay. We're at 52% here. We currently have 0 reasons... Oh, he would actually accept this. Right now. He'll give us war reps, 920 ducks, and Cairo. Okay, we take this. These guys can head back to Alexandria. There we go. We conquered Cairo. 212 admin. Oh, wow. Okay. Liberate Cairo. Cairo is the largest Coptic city in existence, and since centuries it is the residence of the Patriarch of Alexandria. We cannot allow this city to be in the hands of unbelievers. We must liberate the Coptic community of Cairo and free the Egyptian Copts. And so we did, and we will gain 10 prestige and local missionary strength in the area of plus 2%. Excellent. The Patriarch of Africa. Praise the Lord on this most glorious day. For centuries to come, all Copts shall celebrate on this date in memory of our great victory. Finally, we have freed our revered patriarch, the Pope of Alexandria, from his gilded cage in Cairo. No longer will we have to grovel for our enemies or wait decades to have new bishops appointed. This is a most vital step on our path of restoring the Coptic Church to the greatness of old and beyond. Nothing is holding us back now. 10 prestige, and in the area, plus 2% missionary strength. Fantastic. Okay. There we go. Can we poke our estates for anything at all? Other than raising additional levies, which I would like to avoid doing. Actually, it would bring them down to 30. Yeah, I'd like to avoid doing that. We have converted Ebo. Excellent. We should start converting Cairo now. It'll be the longest one, but it'll be 3.4%. And more importantly, there might be an event involved. Also, Jerusalem is going to finish on 16 June, which is like right around the corner. So I say we just go until there before we put the cut in. This is becoming a bit long of an episode. We also shouldn't need this fort in Cairo, so we'll get rid of that. There we go. And we have so much money, we should repay a loan. Excellent. The bourgeoisie are requesting privileges. Well, we could lose 50 admin, or we could lose 50 dip. Rip in pepperonis. Either way, we're going to have somebody angry. I think we lose the dip because we need to core Cairo. Okay. And we can convert ourselves Buhaira. Looks like there wasn't actually an event for converting Jerusalem. Paradox? I am disappointed. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the cut in here. And next episode, we will be doing something. I don't know what. I don't really have plans. Well, we'll see. See you all then.